Welcome to your practice. My name is Brittany, and we will be doing a nice flow here this morning, or this afternoon if that's when you decide to practice. In our practice today, we will be using maybe a block if you feel like you need one. If you don't have blocks, books are always a good option as well. And the practice here today is about switching things up. So that might mean that you angle your yoga mat a little bit differently than you normally do. Maybe you decide to practice in a different room. I decided to switch things up and come outside today, so we'll see how that goes with all of the amazing surroundings that we have as well. And when you do switch things up, see if you can allow yourself to let go of the expectations that you might have. Expectations of how you feel things should look when you practice, how you think things should look in your life. And so this practice is not just about switching things up in our yoga practice and maybe having a different surrounding, but also allowing yourself to switch things up in your perspective in your life as well. So let's go ahead and close the eyes if that feels comfortable for you. And as we invite ourselves into this practice of switching things up, we'll begin to settle into this space and time and see if you can allow yourself to not only switch the physical perspective of your practice if you chose to do so, but maybe you even allow yourself to slow down in your practice if you normally move fast. Maybe you even invite yourself to slow down in life if you move very fast. See what happens if you can be mindful about getting out of your routine and trying something different. So this might be seeing things differently. It might be seeing things differently through your eyes as you switch something up physically in your space. It might be seeing things differently in your mind, perspective on life. And it might even be seeing things differently in everything that surrounds you as it comes in. So rather than trying to make conditions perfect, can you allow yourself to be with everything that is? So you may even say to yourself in your mind, I will see things differently. I will see things differently. Or I will try something new, something a little different. I will allow myself to switch things up and be mindful of my routine and my patterns so that I can invite something new to keep things fresh. And see if you can use this idea of seeing things differently throughout your practice. Maybe seeing distractions that you hear or feel or think a little bit differently in your mind and switching the way that you see them. Maybe you can see your practice a little bit differently than you do from day to day. See if you can truly allow yourself to be present with the experience that you have while mindfully shifting your attention into seeing things a little bit differently from a new perspective. Begin to deepen your breath. Start to add an extra second onto every inhale that you take, and an extra second onto every exhale. And today we will practice what is called Vishamavritti, which is different fluctuation of the breath. So rather than Samavritti, even breath, Vishamavritti is a different type of fluctuation of the breath. Continue to breathe deeply as I explain this breath. If you are pregnant, do not hold your breath at any time. I will count to 3 as you inhale. You'll hold your breath for 2. We'll exhale for 6 and hold the breath for 2. So it'll be 3 in, hold 2, 6 exhale, hold 2. And this will invite ourselves to slow down our mind to be in the present moment as we pay attention and elongate our exhales. But again, just doing things a little bit differently than we might do day to day. Let's take a full cleansing breath together in through the nose. And a very slow exhale out through the nose. And we'll begin. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 2, 1. Inhale 3, 2, 1. Pause 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause 2, 1. Inhale 3, 2, 1. Hold 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 2, 1. Inhale 3, 2, 1. Pause 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause 2, 1. Last round. Inhale 3, 2, 1. Pause 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause 2, 1. And now return to a natural breath. And just notice what happens with that breath, with your mind and your focus, when you allow yourself a little extra time with the exhales. Just paying attention to what it feels like to do something a little bit differently, to switch it up. Take a full deep breath in through your nose and a long exhale, sigh it out. Go ahead and switch the crossing of your legs if that's comfortable for you. Continue to sit up nice and tall and keep this intention of seeing things differently with you as you bring your hands to heart center. And again, getting yourself out of autopilot and allow yourself to move with your breath, nice and slowly, something a little bit different. With your palms together, on your inhale, bring your hands up to the sky, keep the palms together. As you exhale, open your arms wide, make a big sweep, a big circle, and bring your hands back to heart center. Again, inhale, bring your palms up to the sky. Exhale, sweep the arms wide and bring your hands back to heart center. 3 more like this. Inhale, hands rise, palms stay together. Exhale, sweep the arms out and bring the hands to heart center. Last 2. Inhale fully, hands rise. Exhale, sweep it out wide, big circle. Last time, inhale, hands together, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands wide, bring the hands back to heart center. And take a moment here to find a little bit of organic movement. So you might release your hands down. So as we switch things up and think a little bit differently today, rather than me guiding you through this movement in this moment, just take a moment to do something that feels good for your body. What feels good? So rather than looking outside of ourselves right here, right now, can you ask yourself, what is it that I need right now? Take a few more moments like this, doing whatever feels good for you today. And then come back into center. Take a deep breath all the way in. And then exhale all the way out. Gently start to blink your eyes open. And let's make our way into tabletop pose. Come to all fours. Shoulders on top of your wrists, hips above your knees, knees hip width apart. And again, things might look a little bit different here. Maybe they look the same and that's okay, but can you see through the lens of something a little bit different today? Start to lift your right leg up behind you. Flex your foot toes, point straight down to the earth. And just notice if you start to shrug through the shoulders or sag down, can you dome through the upper back just a bit here? Take a full inhale as you stretch your heel all the way back. With your exhale, curl your knee into your chest, round through your spine. Inhale, straighten your leg back out. With your exhale, pitch forward, bend the elbows halfway down. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, knee to chest, round through your spine. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, pitch forward, lower halfway down. Don't let the shoulders go lower than the elbows, please. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, straighten your leg. Last time, pitch forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, press back up. As you exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. If you'd like to grab blocks, feel free to do so if you have them. And come high up onto your fingertips, either on your mat or on blocks. Take a full inhale. And without straightening the front leg, as you exhale, just round through your back. Inhale, open up through your chest and heart. Exhale, round through your spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round last time. Inhale, lift yourself all the way back up. And as you exhale, straighten through your front leg, toes to the sky. Rebend your front knee. Inhale, open your heart space. Exhale, straighten your front leg, toes to the sky. One more time, rebend your front knee, inhale. Exhale, straighten your front leg, toes to the sky. Maybe you crawl your hands and blocks back. Toes lift up. You can pad your back knee by doubling up your yoga mat if that feels better for you, or you can place a blanket underneath the knee if it's sensitive. Start to open up through your chest and heart. And then 3 times, like you're pumping a gas pedal, lift your toes up to the sky. And then slowly start to bring your foot forward like you're pressing down on the gas. Lift the toes up and press down. Lift up. One more time, press down. Lift your toes back to the sky. And then just gently start to rock your foot from side to side and notice what you feel in your body here. Any difference with this gentle movement side to side? What do you feel through your legs? Continue to breathe. Lift your toes all the way back up. Take another full deep breath in. And then as you exhale, start to crawl your hands and blocks forward. Set your blocks aside if you have them. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee up. Spin your back heel flat. Line up your front heel with your back arch. And we're going to windmill open starting with the left hand all the way to warrior 2 here at the beginning of our practice. So again, just switching things up just a little bit here. Bend through your front knee nice and deeply, relax through your shoulders. And as you keep your feet nice and steady here, back toes angle forward ever so slightly. We're just going to take a nice little teetering and rocking. Inhale, pitch forward. And then exhale, reach your left arm behind you. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach back. One more time, reach forward, inhale. Exhale, reach back. Come back to center, back to your neutral warrior two. On your inhale, reach your arms up, straighten your front leg and pivot your right toes to the left. As you exhale, let's come to wide-legged forward fold. Toes point in, heels slightly out. And you can bend your knees deeply if that feels better for you here today, especially at the beginning of practice as we switch things up just a little bit. Bring your hands underneath your face. On an inhale, rise up onto your fingertips. As you exhale, release all the way back down. Look forward. Point your right toes to the front of your mat, crawl forward, come into a nice low runner's lunge. Pick your back heel up, plant through your hands. On your inhale, without swishing the foot on your mat, see if you can pick the foot up, lift your leg to the sky, come to a three-legged down dog. As you exhale, set your right foot down, pitch forward to plank pose. Take a deep breath in, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog, whatever it is that you need today. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga again. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. One more like this. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale in down dog. With your exhale, pitch forward, bring your knees back down to the mat, come back to tabletop pose. Reach through the crown of your head, fingertips are spread nice and wide. Lift your left leg up behind you, flex your foot, toes point straight down. And just notice what happens. Maybe the hip starts to open up here. Can you keep your hips square? Dome through the upper back, nice and strong. Pull your navel into your spine. Take a full inhale here. With your exhale, bring your knee into your chest, round through your back. Inhale, straighten your leg behind you, pitch forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, straighten your leg back. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, straighten your leg, and exhale, last time, lower halfway down. The birds are going crazy today. Inhale, lift up. As you exhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Maybe you grab blocks. You can tuck your right toes and bring your right knee a little further back so it's behind your hip. Rise up onto your fingertips on your mat or your blocks. Take a full inhale. Without straightening the front leg yet, exhale, round through your spine. Inhale, open all the way up. Exhale, round through your spine. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, round it forward. Lift all the way back up, rise up high, take a deep breath in. Exhale, straighten the front leg, half splits. Rebend your front knee, inhale, open up. Exhale, straighten your front leg, toes to the sky. One more time, rebend your front knee, take an inhale, open up. Exhale, straighten your front leg, crawl your hands and blocks back, toes to the sky. Pat up your back knee if you'd like. Relax through your shoulders. Try not to lock out the front knee, so keep a nice little micro bend here. And then like you're pumping, I guess the brake this time, it wouldn't be the gas pedal. Start to press your toes forward toward the earth and then up to the sky. Forward, doesn't have to touch, maybe it will, and up to the sky. One more time, bring the toes forward and toes back up to the sky. Keep your toes lifted and start to rock your heel, your foot side to side. This is a nice gentle massage for the heel, the back of the foot, getting into the fascia there, the connective tissues, which is connected to everything through the back side of our body. Want to keep everything healthy. Lift your toes back up to the sky. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, rebend your front knee, crawl your hands and blocks forward, set the blocks aside. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up, spin your back heel flat. Line up your front heel to your back arch, and starting with your right hand this time, windmill open to your warrior two. Reach through your fingertips, relax through your shoulders, soften through your face, and notice where your mind is right now. And if it's in a pattern or a story that you tell yourself often, can you switch it up? Can you start to think of something different? Can you be present with everything that is? On your inhale, reach forward through your left fingertips. Exhale, reach back through your right fingertips. Inhale, forward. Exhale, pitch back. Inhale, forward. Last time, go all the way back. Come back into your neutral warrior two. On your inhale, reach your arms up, straighten your front leg, and pivot your left toes to the right. With your exhale, forward fold, wide-legged forward fold, release here. Toes in, heels out, relax your head. Take a moment, wiggle out any tension. Your knees can be bent if you'd like. Maybe pitch forward a little bit more. Hands underneath your face. One time, come high up onto the fingertips, flat back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release all the way down. Look forward, point your left toes forward as you crawl your hands forward. Come back into a nice low runner's lunge. Plant through your hands down into the earth here. And then without dragging this front foot, pull your navel in. Start to lift the left foot up. Bring your leg to the sky. Three-legged down dog. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come forward to plank. Chaturanga, same exhale. Cobra or upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Again like this. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. One more time, 3 times a charm. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Good thing my lucky number's 3 and not 12, right? Take a deep breath all the way in. Open your mouth, sigh the breath out. Take another full inhale here. And exhale, crawl your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, lower all the way back down. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, rise high. Exhale, pull your hands to heart center. So a little bit different with our sun salutations here today. And really allow yourself just to move with the flow and doing things just a little bit differently here, so keep yourself present. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, release down to the earth. Halfway up, flat back as you inhale. Exhale, fold back down, bend the knees, crawl forward into downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up to the sky, take an inhale. Exhale, step your right foot forward, top of the mat. Inhale, crescent pose, lift all the way up. With your exhale, bring your hands down, step your right foot back and your left foot forward, switch the legs. Inhale, crescent, reach all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Inhale, three-legged down dog, left leg up to the sky. Exhale through your vinyasa, just one time this time. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog, take a deep breath in. Exhale, crawl your hands to the back of the mat. Lift halfway up as you inhale. Fold back down with your exhale. Inhale, circle sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Arms rise, 1 breath per movement. Inhale. Forward fold, exhale slowly down. Halfway up, inhale. Fold back down, crawl yourself into downward facing dog. Listen carefully. Left leg lifts up, take an inhale. Look forward, step your foot forward, exhale. Crescent pose, inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands come down, step your left foot back and switch, bring your right foot forward. Inhale, crescent pose, lift your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down to the earth. Three-legged down dog, right leg lifts, take an inhale. Exhale through vinyasa, nice and strong. Cobra up dog, inhale, whatever your body needs. Downward facing dog, that's 1 full round. Let's do 1 more full round. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, crawl your hands back to your forward fold. Lift halfway up, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Arms reach high, take a deep breath in. Hands to heart center, bring your intention home. Arms rise, inhale. Forward fold, slowly exhale. Halfway up, take a deep breath. Exhale, fold, crawl forward to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts high, inhale. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, crescent pose, arms lift. Exhale, hands down. Step your right foot back, step your left foot forward. Inhale, crescent, arms rise high. Exhale, hands come down to the earth. Left leg lifts, three-legged down dog, inhale. Exhale, come forward to plank, chaturanga. Cobra, up dog. Beautiful breeze. Downward facing dog, exhale, take a full inhale here. As you exhale, crawl your hands back to your feet, find a forward fold at the back of your mat. I have things flying over here. Lift halfway up, take an inhale. Fold down, exhale. Arms reach high, deep breath all the way in. Hands to heart center. Last time like this, arms rise, inhale. Forward fold, slowly exhale. Halfway up, elongate through the spine. Forward fold, crawl forward into downward facing dog. Left leg rises, inhale. Step your left foot forward, exhale. Crescent pose, lift all the way up, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, step the left foot back and the right foot forward. Inhale, crescent, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands come down. Three-legged down dog, right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, move through your vinyasa. Take your time, come into downward facing dog. Take a full inhale here. And a full exhale. Plant evenly through your hands. With your inhale, right leg slowly lifts. Exhale, knee to chest. Dome through your upper back. Take another deep breath in. Step your right foot forward in between your hands. Spin your back heel flat. And then we're going to crawl our hands over to the left. Spin your right toes to the left. Let's come into wide-legged forward fold once again. Relax your head down. Breathe deep. Notice the sensations that you feel. Relax through any tension. Make sure that your knees have a nice little soft bend to them. Crawl your hands underneath your face. And let's rise back up into that halfway up flat back on your fingertips. Keep your left hand down for now. Inhale, right arm sweeps to the right. Exhale, bring your hand down to the earth. Inhale, left arm out to the left. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, right arm to the sky if that feels good, or to the right. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, left arm up, gentle twist. Exhale, lower. Take another full inhale here. As you exhale, engage your core, hands to your hips, come all the way up to standing. Stand up nice and tall and start to heel toe your feet in toward each other. So you're facing the left side of your room. Big toes touch, heels slightly separated, sink your hips down and back. Let's come to chair pose, finding a little bit of a different view today in the side of our mat. Sink down and back, relax through your face, breathe deep. Maybe your toes even lift, you might give them a nice little wiggle here. Sink a little bit lower. Take another full inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Press your palms in together, deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. You might stay upright. Maybe you hook your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. And then today, let's take our fingertips together, lifting the palms away from each other, coming into Hakini Mudra, this mudra of concentration. Sink down and back. So sometimes we just need to concentrate on things that are a little bit different. We have to break the autopilot that we might be on in order to come into a different pattern, into a different space, into doing something new for ourselves. Take another full deep breath in like this. And then as you exhale, forward fold, release down. Lift halfway up, flat back, inhale. Fold back down as you exhale. Bend your knees, come back to chair pose, reach your arms to the sky. And from chair pose, keep your knees bent. We'll start to heel toe our feet out. Knees are bent, we're just gonna start to feel the thighs a little bit more. Turn the toes out, heels in. Squat down into goddess pose. But our hands are separated here today. Take a full inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, palms down, arms wide. Inhale, lift the arms up, palms toward each other. Exhale, arms wide, palms down, sink a little lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, arms wide. Lift your arms all the way back up. Take another full inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart, straighten your legs. Reach your arms high, take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold, kick your toes in, heels out. Fingertips underneath your face, lift halfway up, take an inhale. Exhale, fold back down, crawl your hands forward, come into a low runner's lunge. Point your right toes forward. You're on your back toes. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, crawl forward. You can grab blocks if you'd like. Left leg to the sky, standing splits. Relax through your head. Breathe nice and deep. And when we're upside down too, we find a nice little different perspective as well from what we walk ourselves through our day. So just notice. Maybe lift your left leg up just a little bit higher. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, bend both knees deeply. Tap your left knee behind your right calf, Shiva squat. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, bend both knees deeply. Tap your left knee behind the right calf. Inhale, left leg lifts. This time, exhale, bend both knees so deeply that your left knee comes to the outside, the pinky toe side of your right foot, and sit yourself all the way down. If you're leaning way over to the left, or if this is uncomfortable for you, you can straighten your left leg out in front of you and just cross the right leg here. And we'll take a few moments here. Breathe in nice and deep. Lift your head to the sky just a little bit more. Take another full deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently start to twist to the right. Right fingertips behind you. You can hold on to the right leg with your left arm. Sit up tall. Close your eyes if you'd like. Relax through your face. Take a few more moments here. Deep breath all the way in. Exhale, slowly start to unwind, looking forward. If your left leg is straight, start to rebend the knee so that your left toes are over to the right. Crawl your hands forward, plant through your right foot. Let's come back into standing splits, left leg up to the sky. Take a deep breath all the way in. As you exhale, bend your right knee, left toes to the back of the mat. Plant your palms. Three-legged down dog, right leg lifts up. Take an inhale. Exhale through a Vinyasa. If you'd like to skip this, feel free. Remember, Vinyasa means linking our breath to our movement, and that might just be linking that breath to our downward facing dog. Plant through your hands here. Deep breath in. And a long exhale out. Left leg rises, take an inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, shoulders over your wrist, dome through your upper back. Take another deep breath all the way in. And with your exhale, step your foot forward in between your hands. Spin your back heel flat to the earth. Start to crawl your hands over to the right and spin your left toes over to the right. Wide-legged forward fold. Relax your head all the way down. Toes in, heels out. Relax your head. And just notice what you feel. Maybe you switch up where your arms are. Maybe you crawl your hands through behind you. Maybe you hold on to your ankles or your big toes. Take a couple of moments here. Deep breath all the way in. Exhale, start to crawl your hands underneath your face, come high up onto your fingertips. Keep your right hand low. Inhale, left arm out to the left. Exhale, bring the left hand back down. Inhale, right arm out to the right. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm to the sky or just out to the left. You can stay there. Exhale, hand comes down. Inhale, right arm lifts all the way up. Exhale, bring it down. Take another full inhale like this. As you exhale, forward fold, release. Engage your core, hands to your hips. Let's rise all the way up. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, heel toe your feet in toward each other. So we're now facing the right side of our room. Bend your knees, sink your hips down and back. Arms reach to the sky. And let your toes be nice and light. You might even give them a nice little wiggle here as you sink your hips down and back a little bit more. Roll your pinkies in toward each other. Notice what you feel. What is it like to be in chair pose facing the side of your room? A little bit different. Full inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Lift up through your heart a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the left. And then you might stay upright, or maybe you hook your right elbow on the outside of the left thigh. And then again, come into Hakini Mudra, bringing your fingertips together. Lift the palms up, open up through your heart space. And just notice what it feels like to be in this side twisting chair pose in a little bit of a different orientation today. Take a few more moments. Lift up through your heart space a little bit more. Take one more deep breath in, sink the hips a little bit more. Exhale, forward fold, release everything. Lift halfway up, flat back as you inhale. Fold back down with your exhale. Bend your knees, sink your hips back to chair pose, arms lift up to the sky. Sink down and back a little bit more. Keep your knees bent and start to heel toe your feet out nice and wide. Coming into temple pose with your legs. Toes out, heels in, knees stacked on top of your ankles as much as you can. Take a full inhale, and as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Shimmy your shoulders down away from your ears. And then again, switching things up, getting ourselves out of autopilot. On your inhale, keep your palms together, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, arms wide, palms down. Hands to your heart. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up through central. Exhale, bring the arms out wide. One more time. Inhale through the central channel, up through Sushumna Nadi, all the way up. Exhale, arms wide. Bring your hands back to heart center. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, straighten your legs. Woo! Wiggle it out, release, let go. Turn your toes forward. Inhale, arms lift to the sky. Forward fold, wide-legged forward fold, exhale. Lift halfway up, take an inhale. Fold back down, look forward, point your left toes forward, crawl your hands forward, come into your nice low runner's lunge here. Take a deep breath all the way in. Exhale, crawl the hands forward, standing splits, right leg lifts up toward the sky. Relax your head down. Notice the things that you can feel here. Can you keep inviting yourself to see things from a different perspective? So if your mind goes, oh man, I don't want to be in this pose anymore, how can we change that? How can we face our challenge and say, okay, I'm just going to get interested. I'm going to just notice what's here. Take another inhale, lift your left or your right leg up just a little bit higher. Exhale, bend both knees, Shiva squat, right knee taps behind your left calf. Inhale, standing splits, right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend both knees deeply and tap. Inhale, lift your leg all the way back up. This time, exhale, bend both knees so deeply your right knee comes to the pinky toe side of your left foot. Crawl back, sit yourself all the way back. And then again, you might straighten your right leg if that feels better on your knee or anywhere in your hips, your back. If you want to keep it bent, you can. Let's take a couple of moments, sit up tall. I like to use a little bit of stability with my hands, so you can bring your hands behind you. Soften through your face. Relax through any tension. Sit up just a little bit taller. Take another deep breath all the way in. Exhale, gently start to twist to the left. Keep your left fingertips behind you. You can hug onto your left leg with your right arm if you'd like. Some people like to hook the elbow. That's fine too, whatever feels good for you. Start to slow down a little bit more. Nearing the end of our practice with a nice gentle twist. Release through tension. Breathe deep. Take one more full inhale into this twist. And as you exhale, start to unwind, face forward. If your right leg is straight out in front of you, lean to the right, bend your knee, place your foot over toward the left. Crawl your hands forward, left foot stays planted on the ground, right leg lifts up to the sky. Standing splits. Take a deep breath all the way in. Exhale, bend your left knee, step your right toes to the back of the mat. Plant your hands nice and strong. Three-legged down dog. Left leg lifts up to the sky. Take a full inhale and exhale through your last vinyasa. Pitch forward, chaturanga, cobra or up dog, and downward facing dog. Full deep breath all the way in. And as you exhale, lower your knees down to the ground, tabletop pose. And then again, like we started our practice, take a nice little organic movement. So rather than looking to me for what you need, take a moment to ask yourself, what kind of movement would feel good for me? For some of us who like to be led, myself included, especially in a yoga practice, it can be very different to really check in with ourselves and to look within and say, what does my body need in this moment? Like, truly, what would feel good for me? It can be very liberating and invigorating also to say, I'm just going to do whatever feels good for me here. Come back into center. Crawl your knees forward. And let's come all the way down to a seat. And then once you arrive in a seat, rather than keeping our feet down on the mat today, bring your hands behind you, hug your knees into your chest, your feet are lifted, and then with the back of your hips here on the mat, we're just going to gently rock our knees from side to side with the feet lifted today, and just give yourself a nice little massage for the sides of your hips. It can be quite intense for some of us too, so if you do feel a space that needs a little bit of extra love, you need to stay there, kind of roll it out a little bit, you can. You can try that out on the other side as well, a little roll, a little release. Bring your knees back up to center, take another deep breath in. Exhale, lower your feet down to the earth. We're going to hug ourselves here, sitting up nice and tall today. Round through your spine, curl in here, hug your knees in tight, take a full deep breath in. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Another deep breath all the way in. Sigh your breath out. One more time. Full inhale, deepest breath you've taken all day. Open your mouth. And then today, to switch it up, we are going to end our practice in a seated meditation just for a minute. If your body's really craving Shavasana, you can lay yourself down. But just see what happens if we do something different, if we switch it up. So sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Taking an alert, yet relaxed seat. Just take a few moments to notice. Notice how your body feels. Notice your surroundings, even with your eyes closed. Notice where your mind is. Notice what it feels like to switch things up, to do things a little bit differently, to arrive in your practice with an open mind. And see if you can take that with you off of your mat. Gently bring your hands together at heart center. Bow your head down. And take a moment to thank yourself for consciously and mindfully being aware of the things that you normally think, the things you normally do, the things that might be in that autopilot space. That when we bring that awareness to it, we can start to switch things up a little bit. And when we allow ourselves to consciously do things differently, to try something new, to do something different, we start to understand and realize that difference and change doesn't have to be so scary. And even though every single day is a little bit different and we really don't know what's coming next, we can plan, we can try to control our circumstances, but everything is the way it's going to be. And so when we consciously change things, when we consciously invite a little bit of something that's different, something new, we say to ourselves, there's really not that much to be afraid of when I do something a little bit different. Switch things up. Try something out of my comfort zone. Maybe we even find something that we really like, that we want to bring with us on our journey. I want to thank you all so very much for taking your time today to practice with me and to switch things up. I invite you to take this switching of things up into your daily life and especially into today, and see where you can start to break the patterns and the habits and do things with a little bit of change. The goodness and the light that's within me honors the goodness and light within each and every one of you. Namaste.